After saving Absalom from a threat by the Whispering Tyrant and their servants festering within the grisly fair, our heroes took the fight to the Gravelands. Although they achieved victory over one of the tyrant's most powerful servants, it came at a dreadful cost, and they went their separate ways. A year has passed since then, and our heroes find themselves drawn together once again. Mysterious arrow cards have appeared in their possession, and the cards seem drawn to one another, pulling them back to the city of Absalom. The cards want to be whole once more, but their presence and their power is not unknown to everyone. As various groups mobilize to take them for their own, our heroes will find themselves drawn to a conflict, not just with these forces, but for the fate of Galarian itself. The cards have been dealt. Welcome to Stolen Fates. Hello everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Stolen Fate.
Hello.
Where's my fate gone? Nick, do you have it?
No, it got stole. Norgaba took it.
The fate is the one you make along the way.
Norgaba in another one of the APs we're playing?
Yeah, actually, Matt, if Norgaba turns out to be the big bad of this game, you legally have to tell us.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. He's not, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
It is.
Good.
We're secret cops.
Pretty sure Matt would actually be legally required to not tell us, as is the whole secrecy thing.
Right?
No.
Well, that's if Matt is a follower of Norgaba.
And I'm super not.
See? Wait, that's exactly what they would say.
I mean, potentially.
All followers of Norgabur would say that they aren't followers of Norgabur.
No,
That's how you can tell.
Look, I ran Agents of Edgewatch. I know how this works. So many of them are just like, yeah, no, I absolutely follow Norgabur.
You just gotta ask their name fast enough.
Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin.
But no, apparently Norgabur is like one of the big gods for the opera, for Curtain Call, which I'm probably never going to run.
For what?
The Curtain Call adventure path.
Ooh.
That was
Where-
like the cool performing one.
Yeah, I'm probably never going to run it, unfortunately.
You don't like Norgabur?
That's part of it. The other part is that I'm just not interested in it.
Staging a citywide coup doesn't really feel like a Norgaba thing to do.
Well,
You know,
it does, but a lot more subtly than how it's done in Agents of Edgewatch.
you mean seizing it through power instead of subterfuge and deals?
Yeah.
Like asking the guy that is currently the head of power, who doesn't want to be the head of power, hey, do you want to trade jobs?
I think it even says in the adventure path that there's a good chance he would have just said yes. Like, yeah, no, you can take over. I just want to still be general.
No take backsies.
Here's the keys. Cities don't have Wait a second.
What keys are these?
It's the key to where they keep all the horses.
Look, I understand why they don't talk about the Centaur Pact anymore, but it's just
It's
like
silly.
It's just like
Why don't they talk about it anymore?
I want to hear more about strikes and how the entire Beast of Burden economy in Absalom is based on them.
I want to hear more about the silliness of Pathfinder, because it is a deeply silly setting. Galarian? Silly.
Yeah. But I like the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously.
I think that they, in their setting books, the 2E setting books, they need to be sillier about it. They're too serious sometimes.
Be more like Warhammer.
Get a little bit sillier with it. Also,
Overpriced?
how am I supposed to know where all the brothels are in the city? That needs at least a page dedicated to it in every source book.
That would
Hey,
be
chat.
that would be amazing if they came out with like a source book, like the sleazy streets of Absalom or something.
Hey Chad,
do-
how can you tell when someone's played Pathfinder since first edition?
You just do as the ancient Romans do, you follow the dicks on the street. That was a legitimate thing, and a lot of the, like...
I'm aware. I am well aware.
Ask Sir Eisen's wife for help.
where I learnt about that is just even worse, but... Hello,
You've
chat.
been thinking
How are
about
you?
the Romans today, guys?
I wasn't.
I love thinking about the Romans.
Look, there's a 50-50 chance whenever I'm in a conversation with Juliet, the Roman Empire will come up and I will be forced to think about it. Otherwise, I am
usually
blissfully
bring up
unaware.
the Roman Republic, actually, Matt. I don't bring up the Empire. And if I do, it's only the Principate period, which really isn't even the Empire. You're the one who's always bringing up the Roman Empire after I bring up the Roman Republic.
Nerd.
Look, we're all here playing Pathfinder. I think the whole nerd thing is a given.
I mean, I just looked at all the beautiful things that James Workshop came out with tonight, this in a period within 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Them Elder Aspect Warriors are looking pretty sick.
And look, I am looking forward to converting them for use with OPR.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to. They're
Probably not, no.
someone else is going to do it for you. Well, all the models are probably going to have rules.
Yeah.
In OPR already. They revealed a new model for the Elder. They came out. They've finally given the Warp Spiders an actual aspect. Where's the Spider Lady?
That spider lady with the spider things?
Yeah, she's a Spider Lady. Looks real freaking cool.
Well, while Sam's doing that, how is everyone? How is everyone's
I
week
love
been?
Spider.
Warm.
Well, mine has been spent mostly muddy brain, which is thankfully better now.
Well, that's good. Because you're going to need to think so hard for tonight. It's going to be so mentally intense.
Yes.
Phoenix Lord.
Punch.
Punch? Punch.
Punch. Rip. Punch.
But, I'm trying to think if I got anything in the way of announcements. I think the big one... I know most people who watch me have probably already, got a hold of it and had a little bit of a look, but the playtest for Black Powder Magic and Blood is available on Drive-Thru RPG for pay what you want. I think it's
I
pretty
already
cool.
paid what I want.
Yeah, more people than I was expecting to have paid for it, which is kind of amazing. We are getting very close to 100 sales though. Apparently we've already hit copper for it, and I think as of earlier this week, we were like number 2, number 3 for the Pathfinder category outside of Pathfinder Infinite. And it's like, oh, okay. So people really like this. Okay. I guess we're going to have to keep going.
Good.
We do have plans for the future. We have the next book will be Mountain Order, which is all about companions and kind of not knightly orders, but just kind of organizations that you can kind of slot into your own worlds, sometimes Galarian, other worlds, that kind of thing. But each one is kind of, we're packing it full. It's looking like each order is going to be 4 to 5 pages long.
You know, it would be so crazy if anyone were playtesting that content in this this stream. That would be wild.
It's almost like I use my streams to playtest a lot of the content I'm working on.
Crazy.
Buck wild, right? Right?
I know.
But no, I do appreciate all my players for being so patient with that as we jigger things around. But no, I think the oh, what do we call it? I'm drawing a book. Yeah. Asapterius archetype is going really well.
What?
I pronounced it right, didn't I?
Achyptarius, but okay.
Okay. I was doing the French pronunciation then, I guess. But all that said, character introductions / player introductions. Illustrana, you want to go first?
Sure. I'm playing Illustrana. She is an elf from Kionan. She is an acipter, which means she rides on a giant bird. A giant hawk, to be specific, for her. So, yeah.
Whisper?
I'm Leo, playing Whisper, the Kale Monk, whose main traits are being creepy, being uncomfortable to be around, and just generally weird.
I mean, I have a lot of fun with her.
Oh, I do too. That's the whole-
So fun.
Weirdo.
I was really trying my best last session to live up to the weirdness.
No, I absolutely appreciate that the combing someone's hair with her hair is just chef's kiss.
Thank you.
Korgar?
Who's that?
You!
Me?
You!
Dogs. I'm me. I am Sam. I play Korgar. Korgar
Sam,
is
I
an
am.
old man. He's an old man that likes to be a mighty morphin druid and plays card games.
And allegedly has a wife and kids.
He's not going to bring them along on a dangerous adventure.
Wrong? You're responsible
I
to do that.
cannot wait to meet Korgar's wife. That's what I want from this adventure path.
Yes, I
Yeah,
miss my wife.
husband. You've been away for too long.
Bao?
Hi, I'm Nick. I play Bao Saiying, the champion of Sun Wukong. It's Yao Guai, got a stick, hits things. You get the idea.
Yeah? Alright, well.
This is where we found out that Bao actually just played Black Myth. Only like a few months before the AP started, and that's why she's a champion.
Anyway, as I switch over to the map, because I don't think we've got anything else to say. Oh, wait, I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? Hi! Hello! The voice you are hearing is mine. My name is Obscura. And the lovely visage that you see before you, kind of standing in for me, is Deaton, my Eldritch buddy. We're kind of in a shared body situation, don't worry about it. We're going just fine. But I do all the GMing and all the other stuff for Tabletop Obscura. And tonight we're doing Stolen Fate. I keep wanting to go Stolen Fates, but there is no S on the end. Like in all my documentation, it's Stolen Fates, but there's no S. No multiples. But who remembers what happened last?
We got cards. We found one in a rock.
Yeah, we found the blind hag,
Silent hand.
and then the silent hag. My bad.
Yeah.
And then we hunted down the rabbit prince. Butonius loved that. Butonius did not love not being able to eat the rabbit prince.
He's a bit too
and-
hairy.
We found out that the Harrow Heart dimension used to exist like 20 years ago, and then it stopped existing, and now it's back, but they're tied to these magical artifact cards, and it's better than not being existing, but it's apparently not that great.
Well, it's just one of those weird things, you know, where it's like, I'd rather not be bound to a object that other people control. That's bad.
What
And
a
it's
chaotic,
fine.
neutral thing to say.
I like this situation. It's just bad.
We'd all like to not be controlled by a thing other people control, but that's capitalism, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some
Yeah.
people that would really, really enjoy being controlled by something that another person controls, but you know, just saying.
That's sexy capitalism, baby.
Oh, and that's the energy we're bringing into tonight, I guess.
Speaking of sexy capitalism, I need to find a news article. Keep going.
I'm quite scared.
I am nervous.
Cannot wait.
What's the worst that can happen? But yeah, does anyone remember where we left it off last week?
You were hydrating, I think.
No.
Well, we accidentally snuck up on some Tengu, and they're like, hey, you should cover us while we make a break across this field with all those things flying in the air.
And I recognized them as demons, and I was like, let's get this bread.
Bread?
Beat their ass. Let's make money. Like
Okay.
let's get down to business. Let's get this bread.
To
defeat
It's a
defeat
common saying.
the Huns.
It's a common saying in America. I'll say it.
It's fine. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Did they send us vultures? We thought they were demons.
For some reason, like some of the sky vultures disappeared, which I think is a little weird, but
You gotta call me out like this. Why do
On.
you gotta do this to me?
Does a lot of damage.
I did have to rejigger this combat encounter a little bit. I did warn the players up beforehand.
Matt's concerned that it'll have stuff happening, and definitely not that this is going to be too easy for us.
It's more my own mental cognition working properly.
There'll be less to keep track of in about a minute's time.
I mean, potentially. But
No, these birds are fucking dead.
maybe. Well, I mean, are we all ready to get started?
I'm
Yeah.
ready to cook some
let's
birds.
crack some eggs.
Oh, yeah. I do like this combat track. I really do. Alright, well, the Vrock is up first. You're 100 feet in the air, aren't you?
60. I am 60 feet in the air. If you hover over Butonius, you can see the distance between us.
90 feet, according to the module we
Yep.
got working. I love this module. It has made, like, this elevation so much easier to handle.
Gosh darn flying PCs and their elevation.
Right?
It's that cubic space.
Took all of my self-control there not to start singing that U2 song.
Oh, that's a song I haven't heard in a while. Well, this frog is going to start off with a dimension door.
Hi.
Okay. Doesn't believe in flying.
Oh no, it just would have been 3 actions if I wanted to fly over.
How slow is its fly speed?
35 feet.
Embarrassing. Do you want to move it?
I also
To its-
wanted proper elevation.
Yeah, to its elevation. That's what I meant.
I was going to put it at 65 just to be annoying, but no.
I mean, Illustrana's technically at 65. I don't know.
Wants to be beak to beak.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack you.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Let's see how we go. Wow.
A whiff.
That would be a whiff.
Whiff is whiff.
This would be a great time to point out the fact that you can use 1,000 channel points to either give one of our dear players a hero point, or you can give me a villain point.
Or you can waste
begging,
to
Matt.
fucking hydrate like 10 times if you're that kind of person.
And drown me. Fucking.
I enjoy it.
You can't.
I
put
enjoy
cooldowns on
knowing
those
that you're
things.
well hydrated, Matt.
Zap.
Okay.
What?
Gonna
There we go.
the extra. Thank you.
I clicked the damage, it didn't actually cast the spell.
So this is gonna suck for them.
It's because
Actually,
they're
I
weak to
should've-
lightning. They're flying types.
Should have targeted all of them. And then it actually does the thing.
Well, that one failed. I'm guessing you're just gonna be bouncing it amongst them.
Yep. Let me
Failure.
redo that for the thing. Okay, that didn't work. That's a shame.
Failure. No, you have to roll the damage to get the animation. Crit failure.
Jesus.
Alright, this is just for cinematic purposes.
Oh, hell yeah.
So the original damage was 56.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm just grabbing
That's
the
a
two.
really good roll.
I'm just grabbing the two that critically failed.
Just killing them.
No, I'm just making sure I got the right ones. So you, and you. Take the full damage. And you two poor bastards are gonna take double.
So much for the ground battle portion.
Hey, I left them just alive.
Bao, you get a hero point from chat.
Thank you.
So that's 2 actions, yeah? As you said lightning through the mole.
And I will cast Guidance.
Whedon's?
Yeah, I'll cast Guidance. I'll cast Guidance on Butonius.
Out of range.
Alright, the 30 foot, 60 foot up in the air.
Yep.
We'll do it to Bao.
Bao? Oh, right.
Help Bao find the path.
Well, so what's with all the casting? I thought we were a martial only party.
You gave me a target. You gave me 5 targets for a chain lightning, Matt, and I was expect me to not absolutely pick up on that. The only reason I'm not doing it on those birds is because they're immune.
I gave you a target rich environment for a reason.
Not a chain lightning.
Incorrect. As soon as those big birds bunch up, they're catching cold fireballs.
All right, Bao, what you doing?
Which way do the people need to be going?
This way.
Beans. Okay. What's my
Hence why they're kind of piled up behind sandbags in a fallen tree.
25.
Do. I can't see Chibi time. There we go. All right, back to normal-ish. Where are you going, Bao?
I'm trying to stand in the way. Where is it? I thought I could use this defensively.
A big stick?
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
Parry.
You have parry?
Yeah,
No, then just say you do parry.
I do parry.
Okay, you have a +1 circumstance bonus to your armor class.
Should be an action you can click.
See, that's what I was thinking, but...
Sorry, Bat, was that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
2 movements. I didn't think you had whisper speed.
I don't.
I have to check something about them. Beautiful. The bird-like demon brings its wings to its full extension as it kind of lifts a couple of feet up higher into the air, and we see demonic runes start to appear above it as the ground beneath Betonius, well, not the ground, the air around Betonius starts to become a little bit thicker.
Okay.
The ground around Butonius. That's one way to tell him that he's falling.
Well, we are casting Earthbound, Earthbind, so...
Okay.
I don't like the idea of thick air.
Do. What is... Oh. I have to critically succeed for this to not affect me? That's so bullshit. Let me roll for Butonius. Forward save. Nat 20. That's a 5.
That's a 5? That will be a failure. You have a hero point if you wish to use it.
Well, answer a question, and I'll think whether or not I want to use my hero point. Can Illustrana, as Butonius starts to get pulled down, use her reaction to sort of like just grab onto the rock?
I mean, we've done this before. We did this in Gatewalkers, I think. If you wish to grab
It's
onto
a
the rock,
reaction to grab an edge.
yeah, that's what we used for it.
Okay.
But yes, if you want to do it, then sure.
Okay. Do athletics.
Oh, so you're just gonna let Betonius fall?
Yeah, Butonius is falling. Oh, hero point that one.
I mean, probably be like 30
having
damage.
a great set of rolls.
Hey!
There you go. I don't even need to compare it against its reflex or anything like that.
I mean, Illustrana will take no damage from a fall, so. Cool. Butonius is no longer in the air. Alright.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing you saved that
Yep.
hero point.
Yeah.
And just remember, Betonius cannot fly, levitate, or otherwise leave the ground for 1 round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Zashavan. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer, I think. Here we go.
Is he flying down as well?
He would be flying down, thank you.
Okay.
So he will be back. Because he's getting on your level.
Okay.
Right. Illustrana.
Yeah, so, Butonius is going to independent action, walk, 10 feet. That's done. Illustrana is going to drop Charger's Pride. Unless I still count as mounted. Do I still count as mounted? For the purposes of my lance? I'm fine if you say no.
Look, you got the natural 20. I'm willing for this instance. Yes, you count as mounted.
Awesome. Then I'm going to stab the bird.
Matt,
With
what's the support
lance.
benefit for a rock?
Oh. I figured it'd just be a lot of swearing, honestly.
Fair.
Ooh.
And a critical
Ow.
hit. Okay, cool.
Hey,
Cool.
look.
Juliet's got the wheel again.
I
Enough with the
wouldn't
low?
have sneak attack, would I?
No. It is very
Yeah,
well
that's
aware
real.
that you're here. And you haven't grabbed
It's
it,
not
technically speaking.
flat-footed. Okay.
Well, you haven't... I mean...
56 damage. And it takes... sorry, I should have added an extra 2 to that. So add another 4 damage it would take.
Number 4 damage.
Yeah.
2-bit. 2-bit.
And then...
I know
I'm
it
going
didn't show up, but it did
to...
open. And it's frightened?
Yeah. Frightened from brutal beating.
Get off me, filthy elf.
And then I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna feel the
Considering.
woe of the D20 system. Final
1, 2.
action.
Yeah, you got 1 left.
What am I thinking? I am going to...
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah, I know.
Can't
I
leave
can
your
leave my
friends
friend behind.
Yeah, don't leave us behind.
Dismount?
No. Well, I'm gonna free action do that. Because I forgot to do that, so. And
There's a
then
fiend.
I am going to final action. Drop my shield, which
Yeah.
presumably goes clattering to the ground, and draw Demon's Bane. Actually, I would have had to drop my shield to grab the edge anyways. So,
Yeah. I'm happy with
I
that.
will draw Demon's Bane, though.
See, I'm just imagining you kind of on this thing's back, just stabbing at it repeatedly with the lance. And just, it's not enough, so you draw the knife.
Machete that's made of metal that it doesn't like.
Alright,
But that'll end my turn, yeah.
all done? Alright.
Yeah.
The other Vrock. I mean, they kind of don't know what to do.
Panic.
Well, look, the first thing it's gonna do, much like its fellow,
I want it noted, I had a whole combat plan that Matt absolutely refused to let me do.
what do you mean?
Should have just been faster in the initiative.
No, look, I read up the way this combat encounter is supposed to go. We've kind of already turned it on its head, but it does specifically state, if there's anyone flying, they do Earthbind.
Rip.
It's gonna
Those
try to
darn
beat you, though.
tactics sections.
I'm always
So
glad when they
tempted.
have
Can
one.
try.
So tempted to explode them.
Ow! Oh! Oh, I'm dying!
Oh, that was the wrong person. Let's try that
I
again.
believe that was the right person.
It was the wrong person.
Hey,
That was
look, a Mat
Mashivin.
20.
Let's see if we can do that again. No. Because that first one was from Mashivin.
Oh. Okay.
But this will be
That'll hit.
for almost max damage.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so weak. They're killing me.
That's it done, though. The Mivanian soldier. So their first thing is going to be the move. If this was a war game, they'd be doing like rally checks right now and would be failing hard.
Oh, yeah.
He's a brave bird.
Oh my goodness, this really is Pokemon.
He is going to fire with
Bird
his
gun.
spike launcher. Was 16 damage. And that's him done. Moves to there. Gonna do another shot at you, Bao.
Ow.
That'll be a critical hit.
What the hell?
For 26 damage. So these guns have fatal, yeah? I don't think I got a single fatal critical in all of Outlaws of Alkenstar.
You definitely did on Fragile, Session 1.
Oh, that's right. You killed
That
Fragile.
doesn't
You
count.
killed Fragile.
That doesn't count.
When Loveless killed Fragile, and Fragile
the second time.
got the second apology she needed. That it became that she needed 2 apologies from Loveless.
How the hell is that a critical by 4?
Nat 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Math bad.
How
It means they have to roll real high to hit you.
Yeah, they succeeded.
that's gonna be a critical miss. All right.
I was doing better than Illustrana is.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
I'm dying.
Wonderful.
Fine.
Give you more reasons to die.
You all ready for the most impactful turn ever?
Oh yeah.
And I end my turn.
Oh
I
no.
love that spell. I love that spell.
Oh no. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, Whispered, but you finish the casting of the spell of the second turn if you're doing it that way. So you don't
Yep.
have to select a target until then.
Yeah.
Alright. But that's you done?
Yeah, that's what I'm counting on.
Oh, it was just one of those early misunderstandings about the spells. Those ones.
I don't like that you're probably doing basically the Kamehameha, but with your hair.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it looks like. So essentially the hair just like spirals in front of her into almost like a cannon.
I feel bad for you, Bao.
I do too. But also, this is happening.
Right. The dice do as well.
Al has the highest AC of any of us.
Well, they're taking shots and they're continuing their move. It's obvious they're trying to make their way to the gun runners.
Now have an open stretch.
Can I ask why the gun runners aren't shooting?
Because it's not the end of the round yet.
Oh, okay.
Because they're running, not gun shooters.
Gun havers.
Right? Then that'll be a miss. Oh, they're not gonna hit at all. Oh, right. Well, the gun runners will open fire with their composite longbows.
As God intended.
As
Guns
God
are-
intended.
Being woofed at. Being advised that it is dinner time.
By a puppy.
Someone's very displeased. 12 minutes past their dinner time.
Telling me, are you?
There we go. That. For all this, everything I said beforehand, where it was like, I've prepared for this session.
I too have prepared for the session. The best spells.
That is a failure on all their parts. None of them are dead yet. They just wish they were. With a hail of arrows soaring through the air, the commander in front is able to kind of get out of the way in time, but his 4 soldiers are not looking good. The rock up the top. So, gotta be starting with a shove.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello.
Hello, Raiders! Welcome to the stream! We're playing a little bit of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're what? Session 5 into Book 1 of Stolen Fate?
Could be.
I think so. We're fighting some demons.
They are, in fact, fighting demons.
They're doing the flying type, Jim.
I mean, look, just because you're right.
You can't.
We're about to hit him with an ice type attack, so.
Oh
I
god,
mean, I
that's gonna
am
be a
charging
failure.
Hyper Beam.
Yeah, so no.
It's going to attempt to shove you again. This will be at -5.
Alright.
Wow.
No.
As you can see, one of
It
our
asks
heroes.
what DC that's against, but
I don't think it
doesn't
matters.
matter.
No. Because one of our heroes is currently mounted on an enemy, and the enemy does not want to be mounted. So
What's the
trying
crit
to
fail
shove
for a
you.
shove?
Fool's prone.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, as this one falls out of the sky, can I try to grab the other one?
Has your... It would have had... Wouldn't it? Yeah.
I
you
would have
have your
gotten my
reflex save.
reaction back. Do.
Alright.
Give me that athletics check.
Give me that athletics check.
Ugh. 28?
That'll be against their reflex DC.
Oh, excellent pickup.
That is... They have a plus 18 to reflex.
Meets beats?
Meets beats. What?
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you.
So, oh, Mayans, hello! Oh wow, I'm getting raided by everyone.
Just.
Hello, everyone. We're fighting
Deserved.
demons, and I'm doing really cool aerial combat stuff.
Well, he will arrest his full, so he won't take the full damage.
But he's no longer an enemy in the sky.
Same. Fair enough. Illustrata, do you want to describe as this happens?
Yeah, so basically what happens is the rock like tries to do a spin to throw Illustrana off, and she sees her opportunity just kicking at like the joint where its wing connects to its body, causing it to like spasm and fall out of the sky. As Illustrana uses that propulsion, she hops to the other one and she lets her spear fall impaled into the one that's falling, and she grabs onto the other one, like its little mane of feathers.
Well, the second one's kind of like, oh no, this is not what I wanted.
Wing cramp! Wing cramp!
Oh god. And I imagine this one, as you kind of sail through the air to grab it, is just kind of like, no, 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 no. Before you, what I can only figure is like both legs around its waist or something.
Yeah.
All right.
One hand on the mane of feathers.
Korgar.
Well, he's no longer in the air, which makes spending an entire turn shooting up a cold fireball not as entertaining. So instead, I'm gonna become a Durgan.
Don't become a dragon?
I'm gonna become a Durgan. I have to figure out what kind of...
Well, while doing that, welcome, Raiders. For those who don't know who I am Obscura. I do a lot of Pathfinder GMing. I also do a bunch of game design for Pathfinder 2nd Edition as well. And at the moment, I'm running Stolen Fates, and the players are currently hunting around all of Galarian for a bunch of magic cards, which give them fun and funky abilities. I was going to say something about that being an occupied square, but they're 60 feet up.
Correct. Dragons have a lot
won't
more
be
attacks
for
than
long.
everyone else does.
So 2 actions
Interesting.
to cast, but yes.
Interestingly enough, their jaws and claw attacks do not have reach.
Because they've got inherent reach.
Only the tail does.
Yeah, so what you'll find is when you get the upgraded version of the dragon form, it'll be the better version. You'll get the reach.
Yeah. I want to do a jaws attack, don't I? Yes. I want to chomp on him.
Go on, Chomp.
I want a status bonus to that because
I do have to ask, what type of dragon do you turn to?
I am a fortune dragon.
Fortune dragon? Oh, right. Well, that's not very
Fitting.
fortunate for him. Look, if you're here for the puns as well. I make no apologies for this.
Give me a sec. Yes, I do get status bonus. Double.
Just double check things.
Splat.
No, it's a critical hit. Haha, I have landed safely.
Oh no!
No, it's worse, because he's kind of like falls from the ground, pulls his wings out just in time to kind of catch his fall. A couple of moments of like, yes, then looks up into a dwarf's face as the dwarf turns into a dragon. So
Do
roll
not get
your,
resonance.
roll your critical damage.
Oh, boo!
2 1s, really? Still, that's 40 damage.
Big dragon jump. And is stunned 1 for brawling group, maybe.
Stunned 1. Fortitude save. If I remember right. That won't be a failure. He is stunned 1.
It still thinks that I've got the bleeding rune on.
Boop.
Nothing.
Not throwing in the damage.
when I select it.
Oh.
That's the end of my turn. I'll go
Okay.
feed some dogs.
Benno, it's your turn.
Okay. Just gonna stop doing the twirling. Move up to here. See this sickly fellow.
You're just gonna, like, wipe them all out, aren't you?
Gonna try.
Yep, that's one wiped out.
And I'll turn to his friend. And miss.
You do have 2 hero points.
Oh, I do have 2 hero points. But it's a second attack.
Up to you. I'm not gonna force you to do anything.
I might as well. I shouldn't have done that. You fool! You tricked me.
Move, swing, swing.
Yep.
Well, you have their attention now.
Great. Are you saying I didn't when they were shooting all at me?
Well, they were mostly going towards the gun runner, and you were a target of opportunity.
Nah.
But Vashuvan, like, this guy's just
Listen,
looking at his
Matt.
box. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit me. I'm expecting it.
No, he's just looking at his rocks, being like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" Oh,
Elf with a machete.
I have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Earthbind his own rock.
I shouldn't I? It's just gonna be too funny. So yeah, he's gonna earthbind his own rock. The rock will have to take a fortitude save.
Nat 20.
Oh no!
Oh, there you go. Failure.
Well, it's gonna fall safely to the ground. Illustrata.
Yeah. I've got nothing more up my sleeve, man. I'm out of reactions.
Well, it lands on the ground, and Vashuvan, for its last action, is going to start making its way further down. Not the whole way, but... I have a little bit extra. Done. Alright, that is them. Illustrana!
Yeah, so I'm going to mount Butonius. First action.
You know, you are allowed to touch the ground, right?
No, I'm not. The floor is lava, Matt.
Apparently.
As I hop on Butonius, and then I'm going to use Skyblade. Skyblade. I have a cool ability. And Butonius is going to fly. Oh wait, he's only 10 feet above. Oh, that's so funny. Butonius is going to fly sort of in a line.
He should be 20, but that won't really
see.
matter to you too much.
Let's see. We can go 35. So, we could go 35. It's 35, and then we have the distance to make it up the rest of the way. I think I'm gonna go sort of do a flyby thing.
Yeah.
And sorry, let me get up to 20 feet. And Butonius is gonna make an attack. One sec, sorry. Let me read its specialized maneuver. I think it might have to be a Talon attack.
I believe it is as
Talon. Okay. Oh. Radical.
Yeah, fine.
That's going to be a critical hit. And sorry, it should be an additional. This doubled for precision.
And that doubled?
Yep. And then Illustrana is going to take her reaction to attack with Demon's Bane. Sorry, let me make sure I have the right weapons. And then that is going to be one of these.
You know, I don't always go into the whole thing of, you know, I wish our sessions could be made into like movies or stuff like that.
28 damage, and then Illustrana is going to attack with her normal attack for Flying Blade. She's going to miss that one.
But just what happened during like the last couple of seconds, like the last 2 turns? Leaping from rock to rock.
Character is built around aerial mobility, Matt.
Alright. The rock on the ground. Well, for one thing, it has to go to there. It's kind of aware that you're there, Whisper, but it is not concerned. It doesn't realize how much of a mistake that is. But it is going to be attacking you, Kogar, because you're a dragon at the moment. Start with the beak. Missed. And then for the claw, we're going to get a hit. For 26 damage. As it slashes across your dragon scale chest. I think Sam might have stepped out for a moment, so we're just going to put that on him. The Mavanian soldiers, however... Reload, shoot again.
Ooh.
What, you expected them to engage you in close combat?
Or just like friendly conversation.
Oh, did that one just make a movement within Bao's reach?
That 5-foot step. What miss anyway?
5-foot step.
Well, yeah. You're scary.
By the way, Matt, the damage I dealt to Zashuvin was cold iron. He didn't seem to take any weakness from it, so I don't know if that's Foundry or if he doesn't have a weakness to cold iron.
Let me just do a double check on that.
Is it like it might be resistance negated by cold iron?
Yeah, it might be.
That is correct.
Okay,
It is
let's jump.
resistance physical.
Alright,
All right.
that's what I wanted to know.
That one is still kind of out of your range, so, or at least it thinks. You're gonna start with the shot.
Well, it needs to reload first, and that's a manipulate action.
True. Is that within your reach, Bow? I'm not sure if you got reach with your staff.
I sure do. Gotta actually target the man.
You don't have to. You hit on a 7. Oh, okay. Well, he takes 19 damage for his trouble, but he's gonna reload. Shoot. Miss. And start to make his way away. Raskus,
Raskus.
because he does actually have a name,
Does
is
he have
going
it?
to draw his rapier
Ruh-roh.
and is going to attempt a disarm. That will be a success
Ooh.
as he draws his rapier and gives you a sharp smack on the wrist.
Huh, stop it.
Stop it. And is then just going to try for a normal attack, which will miss. Whisper!
So I did a bunch of measuring on the side to make sure this works, and guess who I hit?
Horgok?
Everyone.
Everyone. One second. I have to. I'm gonna make this easier on you. There you go. So DC 28 from all three of the big boys.
All three of the big boys? Alright.
Yep.
That's. Their reflex is pretty good. This is to make up for the chain lightning earlier, I think.
Yeah, but at least I get to push this button.
It's going to be so many.
Go!
Jeez.
Well, one of the rocks won't be taking any damage, but the other two will be taking 30.
That's a lot of D4s.
Yep.
No,
Worth it. That's the end of my turn.
Well worth it.
And you are now also in a shining state,
Mhm.
which is going to be fun for other reasons.
That's right.
Actually, what does it look like as you loose this thing? Because you were talking
Just-
about a hair cannon.
Essentially, when she's charging it up, and then it just like fans out like a satellite dish, and it is just a like radiant beam from her entire splayed hair.
Ah, okay.
This is what happens when you sit in the sun for too long and you're a pale person. Just flashes back out.
This one. I don't move over. Gotta move into flanking with you, Bow. Because he's reasonably healthy.
Great.
We'll also draw his rapier.
Act check. He is badly injured.
Move, and then he's going to try to attack you with his beak.
Wonder how that happened.
It was a shocking situation, honestly. That's him done. End of the initiative. You're closest. Reflex.
Don't the gun runners probably want to skedoodle away from all the demons?
Yes.
Don't they move at the end of initiative?
It's not so much that they're moving, they've kind of hunkered down and trying to keep themselves as hidden as possible. But they are taking some shots. That's going to be a success on his part. All right. This frog is going to be attacking you, Korgar.
Gads.
This shouldn't be a shock.
Was there any movement in the time I was away in which reactive strike would have been applicable?
The rock moved
No.
from there to there. Which would be greater than 5 feet.
Yeah. Am I able to engage in said reactive strike?
I'm gonna say yes, because I get the feeling you were away from the table.
I was. Chomp on him. Oh.
It's a critical hit.
It's a good thing it wasn't a manipulate action, because that would have changed what happens.
That. Alright. Now, continuing.
Thank you.
The Vrock. Beak.
Yeah, he's a bit big.
Just a wee bit beak.
Ow.
For 28 damage. And then he's going to do a couple of claw strikes.
Oh, I should have gone the Empyrean Dragon.
Both misses. Korgar.
Or I should have gone the Mirage or Omen Dragon. That would have given me mental resistance. Or which one does Spirit? Yeah, Imperial. Damage to me. Right. Is it a 30-foot cone?
30 foot.
Fortune is a 30-foot cone.
Aiming slightly up.
Yeah. Yeah. That work? It's only 20 foot in the air, Matt.
He's only 20 foot in the air. He's fine.
Would a 30-foot cone aimed slightly up at him hit?
I'm just looking at the angle you're doing.
Yeah. Would that be all good?
Oh, okay. So you're literally just pointing straight up and blasting.
Not pointing
Kind of.
straight up, but trying to blast. Essentially trying to blast towards Illustrana, but in a way that hits the birds before her.
Yeah, Betonius does not do well with opponent attacks. Alright, I'm gonna say yes. Throw it up! So I can do the reflex save. If it has
First
that
action
option.
will be to engage in the move. I wiggle my dragony self over to here. And I don't have... Where did it go? Back up again. Just gonna bring up the dragon form spell. I think that's...
Which
I
one are
just
you?
throw to
Omen?
chat a spell that calls for a reflex save.
Oh, there it is. Yes. Fortune.
Fortune.
Ooh, look at the big numbers.
That's a lot of numbers.
It's a lot of sixes.
Reflex saves, right?
It is a save.
And you. What's your spell DC?
31.
Okay, so that's a fail on one rock. A fail for both rocks, and our Vashavan will succeed. So. He takes
Just gonna
48.
grab Dragon Breath.
48. And he takes off. God. Okay. So, Korgar, in your dragon form, you'll make your way over and let loose a blast of radiant energy?
Force.
Force energy?
Fortune dragons are arcane ones. And they also look real cool.
Of which the rocks in question do not like whatsoever.
I'm
But
coated in all the gubbins.
I believe that's you done, though?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright. Bow!
Okay, first Bow will grip the stick better. Good.
Yep.
So that stops the disarm, yes?
Correct.
Good. And then gonna hit the man with the name.
Raskas? Raskas. That'll be a hit.
6, Jesus.
Oh, high level fighters, they do it all day.
Then I'm gonna attempt one for the guy behind me.
Alright. You have a hero point.
No, you fooled me once, Matt.
Alright. Vashuvan.
Is he gonna attack me, Matt?
He's going to do a little bit more than attack.
He's gonna cast a spell at me.
Oh, I'm too far away to slap him with my tail.
Surprisingly, no, he is not going to, he is going to dive bomb you.
We're at the same
on me.
level.
Look. I know what you're saying. Does it have...
Actually, he has to stride. He's not using. He can't fly. So
Stride's
he's
using
striding.
Who wrote
Illustrator,
that?
Illustrator is just doing a goof.
Who wrote this?
That is such a badly written creature ability.
It makes
Matt,
a
you
strike.
have to use the fly action sometime this turn, otherwise he falls.
Ow. Ow.
How about that for flying?
Here's your woe,
Oh
Illustrator.
god, I'm dead.
This is talk shit, get hit.
You'll be fine.
I'm dying.
Fine.
Ow. Oh my god, he does persistent bleed too. That's so yes.
The DC is 19 for him to get rid of that as well.
Oh god.
Wow.
Well, Illustron is dead, y'all.
That's okay, you got healers in the group, don't you?
Not near to me.
You can always come to me. I will remind everyone, Vital Beacon is a spell.
With 1 minute cast time.
He casts it at the start of the
cast it
day.
at the start.
Lasts forever.
He's
It's an
gonna
excellent
shove you
spell.
though.
He can try.
For what I'm doing, it is an excellent spell.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your reaction to try to grab.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reaction to grab onto Butonius to not fall. I'll give you my athletics check.
That's okay. He's gonna do his last attack against. Oh, you're fine.
His last attack?
Dive bomb is a move and an attack for one action. So he is dive bombed, shove, and then he's doing his final attack at full map
But
on
it was a
Butonius.
stride, Matt. It was a stride and not a fly action.
That'll be a miss.
I missed my bird.
Illustrata.
Roll as written, he
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Skyblade again.
I elevate homebrew to, like, in books and stuff. Do you think I care about rules as written? I do a little bit, actually.
It's,
But
it's a badly written creature. It should use the fly action. Stride.
Skyblade. So, that
You're
is
getting
going
so
to
much
be
use out of that feat.
Butonius. Yeah, I made it for this purpose. Butonius is gonna miss. It's gonna be a strike from Illustrana. That's also gonna miss.
look, you're
That's
bleeding
fine.
awfully bad.
Then Butonius is going to fly 60 feet to here.
Yep.
Actually,
Landing. Yep. Are you gonna give Korgar Dragon a little bit of a tap? The rules are more of what you call guidelines than actual rules. We did an entire pirate campaign, and I don't think we quoted that once.
No. Because rules never came up.
But, Julia, what you doing? If you're trying to talk, we cannot hear you.
She's screaming into the void.
Potentially.
There may have been a baby emergency.
Oh, that is also true.
That is
I'm
true.
back.
Hello.
I dropped. What is the last thing that I said?
I asked you whether you landed.
No, do not land, notably. Still 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
Illustrana is going to supplicate and lay hands upon Korgar. Using an
Sweet,
interact.
lay on hands. I could do with the healing.
So if you want to roll that damage
4 d10s.
or that healing,
Take that damage.
and if I'm not mistaken, healing removes persistent bleed, correct?
If you're restored to full hit points, yes.
If you're restored to full, okay.
Oh, sorry, it's 5 d10.
Times. I'm still bleeding.
There's another 6 hit points you need.
Yay.
Okay.
I believe that is you done though, Illustrana?
Yes. That is 3 actions.
mean, it's only 4 damage. You'll be fine.
Ooh,
It would have been. It would have been.
it's
Oh,
close.
did it just take off of you as well automatically?
It took it off me. Yeah.
What I will do, just so we don't forget.
Because you probably just drag it onto me again.
That is exactly
say
what I'm
that-
doing.
Porgar is particularly effective assistance.
Yeah, but this one is special. There we go. And it also has the increased DC now.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Whisper,
Yeah.
you just shot a bolt of energy through this guy. Does not appreciate.
And I blasted him with riches. What's he gonna do about it?
Well, Whisper's right there, and you're being handled by the other one, potentially.
Am I?
I don't know. Going to attack you though, Whisper.
Okay.
Miss. Miss. Just looking down at you and being like, why won't you stand still?
Also takes 2 spirit damage because it's standing next to me.
Oh god, it does too. And we go that. It has taken the 2 spirit damage. That is it done. The Mivanian soldier. I like that you're pretty much soloing these guys, Val.
I mean, they're just guys.
They're just guys that got slapped right at the start.
Those guys are handling demons.
It's just like a training session for Bell.
Are you suggesting that you're slumming it?
Yeah.
Miss, reload, shoot.
Matt, if they was to, if they wanted to be dead, it would have already been arranged.
I mean, it's gonna do the same thing.
I hope so.
Nope, that's a hit.
God, why did I fucking talk?
For 17 damage, you get hit by one of the spikes, and
Oh,
then it's gonna
ow.
reload and shoot again. Illustrana, you've been given a hero point by chat.
Oh, yippee, finally. I'll need that for when I start dying.
Oh, so melodramatic.
Right?
Elves invented melodrama.
Raskus.
They also invented drama. All
Also
forms
invented
of
bleeding
theater,
out.
actually.
Oh, look. Has rapier. Has a natural 20. I'll take that.
Boo. Boo this man.
Ooh.
How are you feeling about? Oh, you haven't. You just hit double digits. Cool.
Having a lot of hit points couldn't be me.
14 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss. Alright. Taking a couple of swings with you as you're dealing blows, but standing up and using your staff to kind of defend yourself. Whisper!
Yeah.
It you!
He did me.
It
alright.
did!
Whisper's not even going to bother getting into stance. She is just going to start punching.
Stop punching.
Punching.
Yeah. So this is flurry of blows.
Yep. Stunning blows as well?
Yep. Not that it's probably going to matter.
It does in fact matter.
I mean more... No. Reroll.
Acceptable?
Damn it! Well, she's gonna do that, and just for flavour, she's gonna slap it. I said, slap it with the hair! Dang it.
Oh.
2 twos!
Well, it seems to be dodging just as well as you. The last of the Mavanian soldiers. His first action is going to not actually attacking you, Bao.
Thanks.
Is just going to be aiding his commander in attacking.
Oh.
Actually, let's check something. Yeah, they're proficient.
What happens if he dies before the next turn? Or his commander's next turn? Does the aid no longer apply?
Nah, I'm gonna be
Yeah, you have to
I'm
use
gonna be
your
boring.
reaction.
He's gonna try to trip you, Bao.
Good.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a lot of natural 20s you'd be rolling on, Bao.
Yeah. No, that's cool, Matt. It's fine. You're not weighted dice. It's fine.
I can't wait the dice.
Sure you can't, man. It's only your game.
Hold on, max damage too.
Yeah,
Really
no, it's
beating
fine.
those weighted dice allegations there, Matt. I think I know where and why the fate was stolen. Matt did it.
I did no such thing. I do not like these accusations. Thank you. See, can't even hit you when you're on the ground. That one's dead.
Happens to the best of us.
The gunrunners are going to be taking their shots again. That's going to be a crit failure on their part. As he takes double damage. It's down to 5 hit points. Still standing. Alright, round 4.
Rock out with your scalp out. Got no hair.
But we don't care.
No, I absolutely care. He looks hideous.
Well, I do have reach, so we're going to use that. As it attacks you with its beak.
Sure it does.
I mean, it's trying to, as a Vrock tussles with a
Getting
giant
bow.
dragon.
By the way.
What's it targeting?
Yeah, Matt, why are you targeting me?
No wonder he misses.
No reason.
Miss either way.
Close strike.
I'll leave. I have other things to do. It's fine. I don't. Please don't kick me out.
Kick you out, jeez. You're what, 2 of my games in a week? Korgar, it is your turn. The Vrock has struck out a couple of times and true form struck out.
Now this has been an excellent place to have swipe, but
It would be.
they're not adjacent to each other, so it doesn't apply.
If you had quick reversal, you could go between them.
I could. Instead, I'm just going to be lame and stride to here.
Yep.
But if either of them run away, I can use any of my attacks.
Why would they run
and then
away?
I'm going to start off with a chomp.
He is so
Man, having fighter levels of modifiers is great. Anyone who
He's
says,
so
"Oh,
dead.
if you go in untamed there's a druid. Just ditch your strength. You don't need it. That's bullshit. I'm a fighter now.
No, I am the fighter now.
And he's dead. Bye.
Yeah, no, look.
This is incredible. This is exactly what I was wanting out of this.
Like, I've heard so many people be like, like, animal morphing druids are kind of meh.
No. No, I'm the best.
I don't know what sort of white room math they're doing to come to that conclusion.
Oh no, just
They
remember the
kick
Cody
ass.
thing? With, oh, I turn to a T-Rex every turn and it sucks. It's like, but, it's okay. Koga, I think that's you done though.
That is me done. I'd also like to point out, had I cast Shielded Arm beforehand, I would be a fighter with a shield and Dragon Breath. That is all.
Did you want to describe as you tear apart these two rocks?
Oh, I think we know exactly what happens. As a dragon, he lunges forward, chomps into the first one, throws its neck on the ground broken, like it was some sort of rabbit and he was a terrier,
Yeah.
and then whips around and slaps the other one. Not swipes, just slaps.
Yeah, it only had a couple of hit points left.
Open palm and everything, just for the massive disrespect.
Alright, well, Bao, it is your turn.
Bao's going to laugh at the good goof that they pulled getting her down. Going to reach out a hand as, help up. Probably not.
No.
No.
Like, there's a couple
okay.
of moments, but then he's like, no, I'm evil.
Okay, I'll just stand up then. Nothing? Okay. Hit that guy.
That's a hit. He takes 19 damage.
Turn around, hit other guy.
That must have been close. Ah, okay. Yep. I mean, it is kind of spectacular as you leap to your feet and twice. Well, Vashupan is looking a little bit more concerned.
So he should.
No, that's actually not going to be helpful for him. Fool. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Do it, fight me.
He is gonna fight you, but first. Target.
Are you targeting me?
Is he gonna chain lightning us?
Kind of?
Lightning bolt?
Lightning bolts!
Lightning bolt!
I don't
Oh,
have my
good.
master
The
master
reflex
proficiency with reflex saves yet. Why do I have a nice?
What?
Ow. That's alright, I can take it.
You can take it.
Yeah.
And Petonius.
Like
Ah,
a bird,
full
like
success.
parent.
Wow.
Illustrana and Butonius do like a sick barrel roll out of the way.
I think all the golden stuff that I've got strapped to my Fortune Dragon body may have hampered my ability to avoid the lightning.
I do have a
I will
question about
enjoy
that.
taking less damage.
Oh, because you got resistance. Oh, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I do. I have a lot of resistances, Matt.
I do have a question about that though, because Fortune Dragons have like their horde growing through bits of them. Like if I remember right, they have like the swords for teeth in some instances.
Yes, their treasure is quote unquote magnetically attracted to them.
So do they count as wearing metal armor for the point of purpose of shocking grass?
Well, it's not metal armor because it doesn't.
But yes, it would.
Impact their AC.
What would Korkar's horde be that's attached to his body?
Cards.
A bunch of cards.
No, this would be a traditional effect of where it would just be various bits of gold and treasure-like things. None of it's like actually real.
And
Cool.
he's going to beak strike you.
So, question, Matt.
Yes.
That 5 foot, is that at the edge of my 10-foot reach? Or would
Because you
the
have
5...
a 10-foot reach now, don't you?
I
yes,
do.
you could do your attack of opportunity.
Excellent.
I'd just like to point out to chat that these creatures do actually have reach. I just like it better when they're in, like, close to close.
I didn't target him, but is that 32 a hit?
That 32 is a hit.
Initiate damage. I didn't mean to paste that.
Gets smacked for his trouble.
Ooh, he's got bludgeoning resistance.
Physical resistance.
Yeah, probably. Ew.
He's gonna hit you with
It's
his
against
though.
all physical except cold iron.
28 damage.
Ouchie. Do you want to reapply the bleed? Or
The bleed
no,
to
that's
what?
only on a critical hit. Never mind.
All
yeah.
right. Am I allowed to supplicate again for the healing?
Yep.
I would
It's
like
now
the
down to
first
D8.
action supplicate. If you'd like to roll those d8s for
I
me.
tried to do. Hang on. There we go. Arch.
Good night, my die.
That's incorrect. That should be 5d8.
Take another d8.
Nice. I don't think you took the missing dice from the last one. I think
I did.
It should be.
I did that manually.
Gotcha. And you can
alright.
do it again if you want. No. It's once per turn, I think.
Then I am going to
Be healthy.
I'm going to Skyblade once more.
Into the breach.
So that's going to be 30. 30 as we do like a cool sweeping banking turnaround. And that's going to be... I'm gonna just drag it here so it auto applies the flanking.
That's okay. I
I
figured out what I want to do for that
Talent.
roller coaster now.
Roll. Sorry, what?
You do have a hero point, Illustrata.
Why do I need a hero point?
Not for Petonius. That'll be a hit though
Tony's
from yours.
doesn't need to hit.
Maybe he wants to hit.
A clumsy one. Oh. He takes 22 damage. He's very
Snarling
close
at you as
to
you come past.
dead.
Yeah, not physical, just bludgeoning damage.
No.
I
Illustrata's
have
using a
a-
weapon.
Cold iron weapon.
Oh, right.
And yeah, that's gonna be me done and over here.
Oh,
wait, sorry.
right.
I should be one further back.
Now, I have an interesting question, Matt.
I might have an answer for you.
Are the adamantine dragons natural weapon attacks considered to be adamantine for the purposes of adamantine resistances and weaknesses?
Without looking at the stat block for them, I would say yes.
Well, I meant for dragon form. It's not listed.
I also want to say yes, because that just makes sense to me.
It does.
Bow.
Me.
They're just kind of looking at you dumbfounded. Because you've taken quite a few spikes at this point, and you're, like, in between a commanding officer and a lieutenant. And you're still standing?
Gonna twirl my stick. Pretty good, right?
Well, there's that critical miss. Yeah, it would seem that they're starting to be a little bit shaken by this.
On the standard adamantine dragon, the dragon's unarmed melee strikes are adamantine.
Well, there you go. I'd say yes.
Hints very much in the name.
I'm imagining you're just catching the arrows on the edge of your staff. Like, and they're just embedding in the edge of it.
Just like, hitting them and they bounce off. Because the ends are too full of arrows now.
Just forcing them all Robin Hood into each other.
Well, he's gonna hit with the rapier.
Didn't have to. You ruined my groove.
We must take you down for our aerial lords. That's gonna be a miss. Last one. The 2 shall miss. Alright. Whisper. I'm glad I did the alterations to this combat that I did. Oh boy.
Well, first thing, she's going to get in her stance. And then she's going to move underneath this guy, because he's flying.
True.
I apply auras.
We suddenly feel more resonant.
And it's time to slippy slap. Oh, for come-ons. I saw that, like, hover on a 14 for a second. I am upsetty.
I understand.
And that is my turn.
All right. This one by you, Bao, as we are bouncing around this battlefield. That's one hit.
Boo.
How are you going? Like,
I think I've felt better.
yeah, but you're still holding up.
Yeah.
How many attacks have you taken?
So many. That one's dead. That Vrock's dead.
That one's dead.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Do we want to say that this rock's dead?
Actually, it's not a Vrock. But I'll give it a shot anyway.
Right. Idiot.
Yeah, I think you're good. I think you got this.
Ooh. What a terrible damage roll.
I am surprised
He's
Your
still
teeth-
standing.
Your teeth
Yeah,
are just
'cause I-
having trouble gaining purchase upon his flesh.
A terrible damage. Oh, I should have slammed down. That would have been way fun.
I mean, Whisper's underneath there, but
Yeah, we would have fallen on the fist. Let's swipe. Oh, come on. We can do that.
Yeah.
you can absolutely do better using that hero point.
That's more like it.
So dead.
You just get him and just go straight from gooch to gullet.
My breath weapon's recharged.
It
I
is
will
recharged.
use my
Who's left? They're the ones that are left.
100-foot fly speed to leap over these gunners and be right in the middle of everything.
See, now imagine that for these poor guys. They've been beating on this person who's just having fun toying with them, and this big fuck-off dragon just comes out of the woods.
Yeah, it just launches out from the forest and lands amongst them.
Probably holding the dead body of their demon,
You know what? Yeah,
lumping on
Yeah?
the ground.
yeah. I've got a chicken neck held in one of my hands because in dragon form, you can use manipulate actions.
One of the
I
few
am now
forms that can.
taking applications for surrender.
Ow.
The soldiers in question are considering it.
Greetings.
If you want to give me an intimidate check,
Sure. Do I have the...
I was
Feat that
asking
doesn't-
Bao, but Korga,
Oh.
if you want to aid with intimidate, I'll allow it.
Sure can.
Okay, can we do it mixed? Because I'd be the good cop in this situation.
Diplomacy, I'll allow it.
I will aid your diplomacy because my intimidation isn't as good as I'd like it to be. Definitely have a prowess for
Oh god.
That's a +3, so 38 for Bao. Never mind. Who needs charisma when you can roll good?
You can just roll good, it's fine. Well, at this point, the soldiers kind of throw down their weapons. Raxus starts to complain and says, "Cowards! Fools! We can still take them!" Bao, if you want to just do like the stuff smack, knock him out, you absolutely can.
Hooray! I
Better
do
it
that.
quick. Better do it quick before I chomp on him.
And he goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Ah, damn. I wanted to give him the Lord Farquaad treatment.
You have swallow whole?
I don't, but it would be funny.
It would be funny. Where's
I'm
that
gonna-
sound? There we go.
Take his beast gun.
I'm gonna lean on this guy and just be like, he sounds like he was a real asshole, huh?
I mean, it wasn't great. Oh no, we're so gonna die now. Oh no.
Correct.
Have you considered becoming a gun runner?
Bao gets
It's
tapped.
a lot more now. You heal 25 hit points, Bao.
I was about to use damage on that. That was not right.
Wrong kind of tap.
I am going to try to butcher the rocks to harvest their materials so that I may make equipment out of them.
Okay. Give me a spell
Illustrana
check.
the Beast Gunner.
Survival.
With the way now
Jeez.
clear, these runners do their running.
37.
That'll be a success.
Awesome. I will add rock parts to my inventory.
Remind me about it in a minute when we go into break.
Okay.
But, Illustrana, I will say, as you're expecting their corpses, and Whisper as well, actually, you should be able to double-click on this one here.
Ooh.
And be
What
able
card
to...
did we get?
The big sky.
Oh, we already have Sky at home.
About to get a lot bigger.
Wait, Matt, did we have Sky at home or not? I don't think we ever asked.
You didn't...
It's not one of those things you think about.
No! It's like, wait, what? No! No! As you take the big sky, the other cards begin to respond. The gun runner down here is going to be like, thank you so much for your help. We're actually going to make some headway against them now.
Oh, yeah. Go for
He
it, man.
gives Raxus a kick to the kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he gestures to the others and go, you're welcome to join us.
Or you can come with us. I just realized that's an option. Either's good.
They look to Korgar as a fortune dragon.
He's normally a dwarf. Don't worry about it. Have fun storming the castle.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
You've got a bit of their boss in your teeth.
What? Use one of my swords as a tooth.
Shonak, our gunrunner, will be like, well, you can do whatever you want with him. We've got work to be done. Thank you?
Anytime, bud, I'm grabbing this man. He's coming with me.
Okay. I kinda wish you could stay and help us.
Hopefully we'll be back. I can't promise anything, but if we're in the area again, I'll look you up.
The winds are starting to pick up as the cards begin to spiral and turn. And
Okey-dokey.
as has happened a few times now, you find yourself
He or Matt dying?
I think it was Matt.
It's Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
It was just me because I was loading a new screen. Ed, Dodds is there waiting for you. Well, good work, you've got another card!
And a guy.
We do have a guy.
That adventure. Rocked.
There were a lot of demons. That seems like a really unpleasant place.
I do not have society.
No. It's a big place. Sometimes there's demons in places.
Just every now and again. They kind of come along
Yeah, like that world wound you're so fond of.
I've never been to the World Wound.
Well, fuck.
I don't think anyone else has been. Well, I mean, I might have traveled. I don't remember.
Well, your
Listen.
journeys finding the cards might take you to the world wound.
Ah, beans.
Gross.
Sounds unpleasant.
I'm told it's more of a scar now.
That's better?
That said, I think we're gonna go on our break now. Because that was a chunky ass combat.
Heck
Was.
yeah.
So, we're just gonna take a short 10-minute break so I can run some ads and do the bio stuff, like stretching, etc. We'll be back then. We hope to see you afterwards. Afterwards? yeah, no, that works. All right, we'll see you soon. And we have returned! Kind of.
Not all of us.
Not all of us. Unfortunately, Juliet has had to step away. It's late for her, among other things. And she is assisting some friends. Really, a three-way tie?
Well, you know what that means.
I keep saying, you know, at some point I'm going to have to figure out what we do during a tie. And I never do.
We each get 1/3 of a hero point.
And entirely, everyone gets a hero point. Or everyone who ties gets a hero point. Well, hello and welcome. And also, I mentioned this in the chat, but thank you for the new follows and raiders. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. There was kind of a slug of a fight, but oh boy, I think you all did really well.
I got to Kamehameha a bunch of people.
And it's been ages since I've seen someone do the full 2-round in a Radiance torrent.
Like I said, I just want to roll 24 dice.
It feels good to roll. But, as all of you have returned, for the most part, Bow and Whisper, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have to put this guy somewhere.
Dud says, yes, we have beds. Are they okay?
A bed would be good, though.
That awkward silence would, like... Yes.
And this is... No, you don't have that one yet. Well, we have the main bed here, but I think Illustrata has claimed that one. Otherwise, we have the other 5 beds over there.
Yeah, the other... We'll just put him in one of those beds.
You sure you don't want to put him somewhere more secure?
Hey, Dodds.
Yes.
When he wakes up, if we're not around, can you just make sure he doesn't go into the portal room?
Oh, he doesn't have access to the portal room.
Fantastic. No, he's secure. It's fine.
He doesn't have any of the cards, you see.
You make sure he doesn't get it. We'll have those. Don't worry.
They're all securely locked.
Just gonna put him in. I can't, physically move him, so just into the bed there.
Teleportation, activate.
Tucked in, snug as a bug in a rug.
I mean, he's a bird.
In a berg in a berg.
Berg.
Yep. Crushed it.
Perfect. 0. Nope, lost it. It's fine.
You know that scene in Lilo and Stitch where she draws Stitch and shows how bad he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can figure out the rest of my sentence here. I'm just gonna leave that on his nightstand here and just be like, we're gonna work on this.
Gotta work on your bad.
I don't feel like your heart was into it.
Well, I don't think they were expecting you. You
Yeah,
did just
but,
kind of pop out of nowhere.
When someone goes, no, I'm evil, that, no, bud, no. You can do better.
Yes. None of that, none of that negativity, none of that talking bad about yourself.
Yeah. We'll decide which way you want to swing, as it were, and we'll workshop it.
Fair enough.
What did I miss?
passive rehabilitation.
It's only passive because he's unconscious.
Yeah.
When he's awake, it will be aggressive.
Oh, the cultist.
I was about to
Potentially.
say, not necessarily. It's like, no, he absolutely is a cultist.
We try not to use the C word.
Nope, not gonna make that joke. I don't know how Twitch likes it.
We prefer those of different ideological stances.
Is it a cult if it's a theocracy?
I think it'd be perspective in that matter. Like, to us, it would still be a cult. Like, for those on the outside, it'd be still a cult. But for those on the inside, it wouldn't be.
Those on the inside, it just sucks.
Yeah, well, most cults are like that, unfortunately. Whew. But back in Harrowcourt, what is everyone doing?
Resting.
Resting?
Oh, hang on.
It's time for bed.
Hey, Dodds, what did this card do for us?
What did that card do to you? Do for you? Who picked
It
it up?
transports you between missions and XCOM.
I'm guessing Whisper.
Whisper did.
I picked it up, but I figured it was probably going to go to Juliet. To Illustrana.
Illustrana?
Illustrana is the hammers.
I was more what the card actually does.
Did you put it in the stash?
Yeah, just chucked it on the stash, yeah.
Because I gotta remind myself of what it does.
So yeah, we're just gonna hold it up and just come over to Dodd and just creepily just sort of stand behind Dodd, but show Dodd the card with her hair in front of its face.
Guess who?
Faceplate?
Like, Dodds, what
Yes?
does this one do?
Well, off to the desert to the east. A large section of it has been turned to glass.
That's strange.
That sounds bad. We should take that away.
If you are currently being cursed, if you can endure 1 day and 1 night there, then you will be free of your curse.
Nothing was living in that desert, right?
Well, we now have glass birds living there.
That just raises even more questions.
But no, as far as I was aware, there are no creatures living there. There is now.
I hate this stupid place.
Why did you hate this place, Val?
Nothing makes sense.
Well, it's not supposed to make sense, is it?
Yes, it is.
Why is that?
Because things make sense.
But things are making sense. You
I
bring
believe
cards.
that's a printing press. Or a mint.
You bring cards here, the area becomes more empowered.
And it glosses over a section.
Just the desert. It's fine.
What if we bring back a card and it turns all the air into wood?
I
That would
don't
be
know of a
funny.
car that would do that.
I didn't know of a card that would gloss a section.
It's fine, it's only one section of the desert.
Dodd,
Yes, Whisper.
do you know if any of the other cards do things like this?
Not that I can think of. Unfortunately, it is well, when the card is brought here, then that is when I know what they can do.
So when you said you didn't know of a card that could turn air into wood, it's because we don't have the card that turns air into wood.
You are correct, Val.
Okay.
Are you okay there, Val? Would you
What's
like me to
that?
run you a bath?
I think we should go for a walk.
Ooh, yeah.
To the glass desert.
First?
Sure, why not?
Best
Whisper,
time.
Whisper just wants to just no. This is just no.
It's
Complete
fine.
lack of information, nonsensical things happening.
It all
This is
makes
like the
perfect
worst
sense.
of magic to her.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me.
It makes perfect sense. Beauregard, did you literally just cut across the courtyard?
I did.
I'm just glad it worked.
That's what courtyards are for.
I thought courtyards were for courting.
No, they're for crossing.
Wouldn't that be a cross yard then?
No.
Well, there you go.
Hey, what's the
Cross yard's called an
Spins me
intersection.
again.
Matt.
What was that, Bao?
what's the button that makes me spin?
Control, then mouse wheel?
Or shift.
Are you positioning yourself properly in bed?
Got to do the spinnies.
So you can get comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You sure you don't want to excavate your sheets a little as well?
I already assume they're in some kind of nest format.
Oh, they're never good enough. Trust me.
See, strangely, you'd expect a being like Dodds to actually set up the beds again, like to make them, but they seem more made to your preferences. Otherwise, you may rest for the evening, get fully fed, all that other fun stuff. And I will say, it has been a big day. Or was a big day. And you managed to retrieve 2 of the cards. I'm so proud of you all.
Yeah.
Because you are resting overnight, if you want to restore the rest of your hit points, you may.
Where are we planning to go next? What spell should I prepare?
I think planning is really asking a lot of us right now.
Don't think I'm gonna need vanishing tracks.
I think at the moment the plan is, hey Dodd, which one should we go into?
Hey, Dodd, which one's probably not going to kill us if we return a card from it? You don't know.
I can give you suggestions on where to go next, though. If you don't want to explore Harrow Court anyway. Or Harrow Heart, for that matter.
Is there anything within Harrowheart that needs our attention?
They appear to think about it for a little while, as they consider your question. Not that I'm aware of. Though, as I understand it, tomorrow the glass shucks will be ready for the Silent Hag.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, we might do that and then... Suggestions for... or... Everyone can shout out suggestions for where to go next.
Well, would you like to go to the Six Arches?
Like,
That might be an idea.
Wow.
Grabbing that spell.
I'm guessing Hammer is now cut off from us.
You are correct. As you arrive back in... I'm gonna drag everyone else in. We may get a floating situation. Bye, bud.
It's much easier for you.
.ru. Yeah, sure. Let's go to a Russian website. A
What could
place that
possibly go
advertisers don't even want to go to.
It's fine. You can pay by crypto. We are very flexible.
Take your
All
nipples now.
Where shall we go next?
Well, you have the book, the crown, the key, or the shield.
I'm partial to the shield myself.
Sounds good to me.
What do we see through the shield portal, Matt?
What do you see through the shield portal?
Yes, that's what I asked.
What do you see through the shield one?
Is that a request for a perception check?
No, it's me looking it up.
Oh. What do I pad this dead air with? I know your techniques. I've written them and taught them.
As you look through the portal, you see a rubble-strewn hillside. Off in the distance, a scree-covered slope angles steeply downwards, and there seems to be some sort of ruined stone structure protruding from the rubble. Almost
this
200
looks
feet away. If you wish to check out the others before you make your decision, you absolutely can.
I mean, we'd have to go here anyway.
Dodd says the decision is yours to make, as always.
Whisper is just gonna begrudgingly just start just trudging towards it, like whichever. It's just I don't know.
This is fine. It's fine, actually.
Whisper, next time you choose. I think then that'll be all of us having chosen.
Chosen.
Chosen?
Words.
The choosing begins. I choose you, shielded by fate portal.
Before you kind of... Well,
Do
no,
it.
alright.
Okay, before the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bao and Whisper, do you want to give me perception checks?
Sure.
Okay.
If we see our friend get swallowed by rock monsters.
I mean... I think that's a success for both of you.
That's a crit for me.
Yeah, I hope that's
Do you
a
want me
success
to make
for
a perception
one of us.
check?
No, it's too
you're
late.
in transit.
You're dead. Okay.
Hey.
You do see that creature kind of amongst the wilderness, and several others of them.
Okay. I have several questions. How big are they?
They're small-sized.
God, I need them.
Yeah, Whisper jumps through the portal
Yeah, no.
immediately.
Where? Zoom.
Okay, I take it I've made a good choice then.
At least for them, I guess.
We're gonna have some sort of infestation after this.
Oh, Juliet's not here.
Oh,
This is the
no.
worst.
Where did Juliet go? Responsibilities?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're not Korgar.
Speaking of, let's actually
Oh, it's because
You're not Korga.
activate.
She's got a red border.
Oh, they're all like that by default. Well, as you arrive, much as before, you are greeted by a young lady. Let's get the better shot of her. There we go.
Those are filthy looking boots.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she's been having a fun time here whatsoever.
That's a dangerous way to hold a sword.
It's casual. It's across the armor. It's fine.
What armor?
Oh, I thought she had 5 fingers, like 5 fingers for a second there, but it's the hilt.
Yeah. Yeah, that threw me for a second as well.
That's a guaranteed way to cut your other fingers and potentially ruin your collar and the rest of your day.
A ridge of jagged stone serves as a natural battlement at the edge of this hilltop. The ground on the other side is steeply slanted and strewn with scree. Armored soldiers look over the battlement with evident trepidation, while down below, roiling hordes of fleshy aberrations from crawling blobs the size of a human fist to bulbous fleshy giants towering dozens of feet tall rush back and forth between boulders and rents in the earth, as if unable to bear the light of the sun for too long.
Interesting.
The woman rushes over to you. I'm gonna ask one of those questions that we all love.
Ask
Who
away.
speaks Vudrani? Bow! The girl comes rushing up to all of you and says, in Vudrani, I'm so sorry. I know we're supposed to retreat, but we can't leave Amir. Bao, you're the only one who can understand this.
You muted. Bow might be. Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
I've been talking for a while. I will give my friends reassuring thumbs up as I respond in kind. Hi, hey, what are you talking about?
We were supposed to do a retreat, but one of the other officers, my commanding officer, tried to take the fortifications off to the east there.
Okay.
And she points off to the battlements. Wow. Full extension. Our commanding officer is in there. But with all the, she gestures to the fleshy horrors. Actually, let's make a couple of those appear.
You told me they were small.
Some of them are small. Some of them are just rolling around in swarms. These
What
ones
are they,
the
Matt?
swarms. What are they?
Yeah.
I will get an occultism check from everybody.
Has anyone tried to make contact with those?
Will astronomy be a suitable substitute?
Unfortunately, no.
How about an alternative magical tradition?
Nature, I'll allow you to do that at a higher difficulty.
Excellent.
Oh wow, everyone's just gonna succeed, that's cool. Well, Whisper and Korgar. These are aberrations from the Darklands. They're not supposed to be up here whatsoever. Slight weakness to light, but they can kind of tolerate it for a little while. I will also let you know that, considering the language and the kind of area, This appears to be the open bridge area of Vudra. During the age of Lost Omens, at the dawn of it, this area of land kind of rose up from beneath the earth. And people were very excited by this because it created a natural land bridge, but it brought with them all sorts of terrible aberrations.
Have a name for said creatures?
This is going to be me butchering it. Let me click you. Banyada.
I like them.
Like bunions.
Kind of?
They sound like something sweet your grandma would call you.
Banyada.
Ah, little banyada. Let me get you some borscht.
What's a banyada you?
What's banyada you? Hey!
So yeah, has anyone tried making contact with these creatures?
I speak Aklo, they don't respond. I don't think they're properly, as bad as this may sound, I don't think they're sentient.
Just like looking at them eyes. I mean, probably not, but we'll give him a chance, maybe. Was your commanding officer, like, perhaps looking for a magical card? Just throwing that out there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well,
Look, we've been trying to reclaim the outpost for months now and haven't really been able to do much. Arasesh has managed to get his way there, but she looks to the sky where the sun is slowly starting to dip a bit.
yeah.
Those creatures come out in force at night.
Okay, so time limit. Gotcha. Okay. Well, you get your men to a safe distance. We'll see what we can do. Try and bring back your commanding officer. With that,
Wait,
I'm
for
just gonna hop over the... I'm not even gonna wait. I'm just gonna hop over the thing.
Where are you going, Bao?
I'm just gonna see if I can, like, discuss things.
What's going on?
Oh, there's a commanding officer over in the ruins over there. Nightfall, these guys are gonna get probably a little bit more aggro than they should.
Should we start picking them off now?
No, I'm just gonna see if I can... No.
She knows we can fly over, right?
It's gonna...
Lie and run. And Whisper is going to just start bolting.
Before you run away, I slap you with a haste.
I am going to hold my hands up so that you guys know not to cause issues.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, that one left.
Yeah, the roiling mass of fleshy blobs kind of just descends beneath the rocks again.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you saying, Bao?
With the information that I got from her, I don't think I'm gonna say anything. Just sort of arms out, showing no weapon, no hostility.
Yeah.
And just sort of maybe crouch down a little to get more on their height.
Yeah.
See where that gets me? What kind of response that elicits?
Whisper, before you move again,
Mm-hmm.
A couple of things are going to happen. Well, one,
Oh, hey there, little guys.
the creatures begin to kind of gibber as they look at you curiously, and you feel a slight gnawing on your ankle
Little ankle biters.
as it is suddenly joined by many more as they start to swirl around you. I need initiative from everybody.
Also, this
Damn
is
it.
a bad time.
I was gonna try and build a hot spring up the top here, and you had to go and need help. Not nature for my initiative.
I have to roll initiative? What?
I mean,
Wild. I think I've been nearly last every encounter.
Oh gosh darn it. Can you guys be like 5 foot closer to me?
Which one? Nah, that one's gotta be in the same space as Bao, sorry.
Can Bao be 5 foot back so that can be 5 foot back?
No.
Is there another swarm or is it just those two?
Just those two.
Oh man.
Gesundheit.
This is why Demoralize is not as good as it should be.
heal Illustrana, by the way. So she does not die.
Well, Whisper, you won't be going last.
Yay.
Oh, she's first. Damn it.
Delay.
Well, I'm just gonna do this super simple, yeah?
You might want to remove the bleed effect. Oh.
I'm getting there.
We rested overnight. Illustrana is still bleeding.
She bled out during the night. It was terrible. Gotta fly to there, and then it's gonna be rogue bullshit activate. Bird first. And then Illustrana. We're gonna use Demon's Bane because it's actually out.
Doesn't the Cold Iron do stuff to aberrations as well?
That's a special thing for Antara. It comes with her class archetype. Not her class archetype. The Star Wars archetype. Illustrana seems very upset by this. It's fine.
Does it do
Actually-
the rogue bullshit to debilitations as well?
They're immune to precision.
Okay. Oh yes, swarms, yeah.
Bow.
You have to do damage with the precision? Been a while.
It's kind of like, yep, it's part of the sneak attack of it, yeah.
So this is like definitely a fight situation.
Definitely a fight situation.
Nope. Don't need to do precision damage. Just need to deal the damage.
Okay, first action, draw my stick.
You want to give him a 10-foot speed penalty?
I mean, sure.
That satisfies that the debilitations have happened. It's the easiest one to do.
Second action, and I may regret this. I'll take 2 steps that way.
If you were an elf, you could have done an elf step.
I know.
They do not respond.
Then, regrettably, I will hit them.
That will be a hit. As you pull up several of the fleshy bulbs.
I'm sorry.
Porgar, it is your turn.
From our various recall knowledges we did earlier, Matt,
Yep.
how do they feel about cold damage?
Ambivalent.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you could also technically chain lightning them. No, that's actually not actually an area effect.
It's not. So that would be very funny. It's just these two swarms. There aren't any more.
No. Well, those two are going to be reflex saving.
Ugh. Well, high damage couldn't last forever. Wow.
They're both gonna save. They'll take half damage with a little bit extra for a good measure.
They've got some sort of resistance.
They took half damage and then added extra 10 because they're swarms.
Oh! Great. That's the end of my turn.
Reactions? No, it is 2.
Yeah, the burst version's 3 instead of a 60. Okay.
Alright. As the cold sweeps across the area. The swarm! Ah! As they charge up to you, Bao. And they begin to bite.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Oh, buddies.
They're gonna bite. I need a
Oh,
reflex
buddies.
save. That'll be a success.
I imagine, like, you try and just jump up and balance on the top of your staff, but then you see them start chomping on your staff, and you're like, no!
And I'll get you to do that reflex save again. Oh, that'll be a failure.
Ooh, what's a worse?
That is a worse.
I'm not even mad at that one.
No extra, but you are slowed 1.
Yeah.
And, you know, you'll take the double damage.
Do you have to roll?
I do have to roll. What should I roll? 2 1s? That is not 2 1s.
Yeah, no.
Alright, Whisper. You are
From Whisper's-
currently quickened.
Yep. From Whisper's direction, you just hear the actual noise from her familiar just screaming out,
That peaked so hard.
Yeah, most of it though.
Microphones were not happy.
No. So first off, she's casting, because it's not actually in my list because it's on the Wayfinder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Casting?
Casting
Yes.
spells at this party?
She's going to cast Light on
For-
Bow.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
You said they're sensitive to light.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that.
Ugh.
Okay, for clarity, are they effective? Are they currently being affected by the ambient light?
No, but they are going to be affected by the bright light that just hit them.
Okay, good. That was the point of it. And she is going to run. Hello.
Oh, it's a new person.
Make your way into there.
Yep.
Oh, elves did invent the silent treatment.
What? Oh, sorry.
Hello. You're fine. You did
welcome
warn
back.
us.
Matt did Illustrana things.
Oh,
I
what
think I did them
things
justice.
did Matt do? I
Buy
don't
in
think he did
attack.
enough sleeping.
Probably not. No. Whisper. As you make your way into the battlements, you find this gentleman, looking very injured, kind of drifting in and out of consciousness. But otherwise, I believe that's your turn done.
Yes. Oh, I already ended my turn. It was the swarm.
Ah. Boop. And that one. Just dashing across the desert. Love it.
Yeah, how far did you get with those strides?
100 feet. Well, I used 2 actions for the light spell, you know.
Just casually, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, well, the second swarm can't really share a space with you, Bao, because one's already.
Womp.
I'm pretty sure swarms can share spaces with each other if they really want to.
I don't like to, though, even if they can.
I think they deal damage to each other then, though.
That's part of why.
Why am I on the ground? What?
That's
Is
a
that
great
not
question.
how your class plays? Your character plays?
Oh my goodness.
Also, you had to attack them on the ground, so, you know.
Would have been 5 feet up, and then using the fact that I take up all squares of my bird to strike with a reach of 5 feet. How I would have done it, but you know, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine, actually.
Fine.
Though, they are going to swarm you by you.
Sorry, I'm just getting my
Stuff ready?
stuff all in correct. Yeah. Okay.
They're targeting you. They're targeting Betonius, because closer to the ground.
They're targeting all of us because it's each enemy in a swarm.
I guess.
Damn. Success. What is? Oh, I'm slowed. I don't want it that. I'm hero pointing. Oh my god.
Evidence.jpg.
For 4 whole damage.
I'm slowed.
And they're going to do it again, so we'll get their reflex save. As these little pink blobby things bite and gnaw with their dull teeth, because it's bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, they're gumming us to death.
Oh, you already put this load on you. That's fine.
Yeah.
You do.
There you go.
And another 2d6.
I'm sorry, would a 30 have succeeded, by the way?
30 would have succeeded.
Because I don't take the reflex penalty from being mounted. So I would not be slowed.
Okay. I knew there was something.
Want your hero
Okay.
point back?
Yeah.
I'll take my hero point back.
I will from the overlay then. That makes it easy for me. That is them done though. Illustrana, your vengeance.
My first action is going to be to command Butonius.
Yeah.
Butonius is going to take the fly action and fly
Yeah, why is
Five
Tony's
strike.
doing that?
into the air.
No. You should stride with your fly speed.
I heard that scoff.
And then Butonius is going to make a Jaws attack and miss. Illustrana is going to make a strike hit.
That's gonna be hit.
I don't know if they're immune to precision damage, but I'll try
They
it.
are.
Oh well, it should probably just take it out of my damage then.
I think it'll do it automatically.
Yeah.
But you can debilitate them.
Oh, I can?
Mhm.
Then they would be... I don't know why it didn't proc, actually. That's so weird.
Depending on what it is, they might be immune to it.
They would be clumsy from my debilitation.
Are they immune to flanking, Matt?
They are not.
And then... Oh, I don't know which one. I have to grab my feet for clumsy. But they're clumsy, is what they are.
You're clumsy, not enfeebled.
Not enfeebled, clumsy. Because
Got it.
clumsy gives the penalty to AC. So that's 1, 2. Doesn't seem to be anything over there. That guy seems, yeah. I'm going to try again, yeah, to just stab him again. I'm gonna miss. Radical. Ends my turn.
Aren't you glad you're back?
Oh, I'm so glad. You were gonna roll too well.
Sure.
I mean, I rarely kill player characters when the player's on here.
Rarely, it's happened.
Technically, yes.
Bow, it is your turn.
So, first action is lost to slowed, yeah?
Correct. And then slow goes away.
Hooray. Second action, hit things.
Bop it.
Twisted.
Third
And two will
action,
take-
move.
Why are you running away?
Why are you running?
It is your turn.
My go.
Yeah, your go.
Matt, would I know if whatchamajiggies, swarms are immune to the grabbed condition?
You would know.
Okay, so no point doing it. They like darkness, so there's no point casting darkness. I don't think they like fireball.
Who does?
Also, who's this lady?
She's a Verdani lady. None of us can talk to except for Bao.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's such a cool one.
That's some decent.
Watch as I roll 20s. Please don't roll 20s, thank you.
Also, are we on an alien planet or Galarian?
Galarian,
Galarian.
Okay.
Just a ship pod of Galarian.
we're
Okay.
at the open bridge.
In Vudra.
Okay.
And you will take...
Why does no one speak Taldan? Ugh.
I mean,
She
she,
also
definitely
speaks
speaks
Aklo.
common.
She just
Ah.
speaks common for the area.
I don't speak Aklo.
You
Aklo,
have-
isn't that evil, Faye?
Underdark.
Ah.
It kind of
That's a
mixes and matches.
fireball.
That is a fireball.
I will cast guidance on... Close enough? On the bird.
Guidance on the bird?
Guidance on the bird.
It is spoken by certain ancient powers of the first world, so I wasn't...
Oh no, you're not wrong.
They seem to not be caring about this light as much as I would expect.
Well, they're dazzled, but it does area effect damage, so... like, their bites do area
God,
damage,
I love creature design.
What?
This is like striding with your fly speed.
Oh! I mean, look, Bow.
You're right, I should give Monster Mondays more credit.
Gosh.
Paizo can't write their monsters either.
Alright.
Now, Arcada's, I know a guy that writes real good monsters.
Look, I just feel like if you have a theme for your campaign, like an iconic creature, you just use it.
Yeah. Which does make me feel a little upset that they got rid of the champion. Like, I'm glad that they did, to make room for other stuff.
Do you want to do dazzled check first or reflex save first?
It's an area thing.
They don't have to make a dazzled check.
They're not
Ooh,
It
targeting
doesn't
you.
have the attack trait.
Yeah, just
And
chomp
then
on each
again?
other.
Romp-omp-a-chomp. And you're good. Alright. Whisper!
Whisper is going to use the quick induction to move up.
Yep.
She's going to shove a potion in his mouth.
Yep. Oh, lesser. I see how it is.
It's just enough to, just to make sure, just in case, because, suffocation checks suck. She's going to pull out her, spacious pouch and just shove him into it.
That's one way.
I'm going to make him invisible for the purposes of this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's still around, but he's now in your pouch, I guess?
Yep. And I'm left with enough to just start booking it back. And I'm done.
Korgar, when you gave Whisper the haste, is this how you expected it to be used?
Running? Yeah, kind of.
No. Yeah, we're at that.
I'd like to point out, we have done this the hardest way possible.
You absolutely have.
with two people capable of flight with no effort.
This one.
Won't hit me, I'll tell you that much.
They are gonna start kind of leaping and biting and stuff. But you are correct. And as the round starts to come to a close, the bright lights of this area and the dazzling effects that are on them already, causing them enough discomfort that they begin to retreat.
Oh.
Well, that was interesting.
Just the little guys. They were so tiny and cute. Hey, Whisper.
Where did they go?
Down.
Uh,
That is.
You
oh,
can still
yeah.
kind of see them writhing and kind of moving in the crevices and the narrow tunnels beneath the ground. They're still there, just...
Whisper will remember that she has somebody shoved in a bag.
Yeah?
And just kind of dump him on top of the rock here.
You release.
He's gonna go back.
Going back to
Just
the
gonna
battlements?
bring one home.
Well, she's just like on the edge here, wherever the like tunnels and stuff start. She's just gonna
Yeah.
start like probing them with her hair like an anteater. Just trying to catch one of them.
Little crunching sounds.
Had some sovereign glue.
Well, give me a perception check as you do this, Whisper. For her part... Thank you. Our commander from earlier, or officer, you're not quite sure how this goes, but Bao profusely thanks you. You rescued him, thank you so much!
That was Whisper. They're great at that.
As she says this, the commanding officer that you rescued begins to come to consciousness.
She digging trenches? Why does she have a shovel?
We're digging trenches.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of rough out here. But as he comes to consciousness, he goes, oh, thank you for saving me. Then he starts to pat himself down. Do you have it? Where did it go?
What are you looking for?
I had a talisman on me. It's gone.
I do a card trick.
Specifically, a card trick to do.
To make it appear as if I have magicked a card into my hands. It's not a Harrot card. It's just a normal card.
You know. Well, you make the card appear, and he points at it and goes, "Yes, it was like that. Not that one."
Wait, why? I wouldn't know this. Ignore me. I can't hear him talking. He's speaking in some fancy language.
I'm translating. It's fine.
Yeah, Bao would be
And last
translating.
time, you just jumped off.
Bao can translate now. It's fine.
Does anyone else want to jump in the hot pool?
Did you lose it over there?
He looks back over to the battlements, and he goes, my pack. I think my pack's back there."
Whisper.
I'm gonna fly over there.
Whisper is just taken off immediately because the haze is still technically up. It's a race.
I think Whisper would beat me there.
Where's it going to stop you? Stop you there? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, something's gonna.
I would be like 20 feet in the air. There you go.
20 feet in the air?
Yep.
I could get there in 2 move actions. Excellent.
Well, Whisper, you will probably feel this first as vibrations begin beneath your feet. As if an earthquake or something massive moving.
Oh, it's one to Dune Worm, isn't it? We're gonna get Dune Wormed.
Not quite.
No.
That's a big
close
boy.
to a Dune Worm.
Ew.
Look is in the bottom.
Look at all those blackheads. Gross.
I think those are eyes.
No. Those are definitely blackheads.
The creature bursts from the ground with an almighty roar, a slight keening pitch to it, as smaller creatures begin to also appear around it, blasting forth from the earth.
Oh, I just realized he can pat his own butt with his little hands.
He pat his butt with his normal hands as well.
Yeah, but he's got like 2 special hands just for butt pats.
Yeah.
Checking his back pockets.
But as this aberration explodes forth from the ground, I'm gonna leave the session there. It's about right. It's like 8:30.
Matt, if it doesn't roll initiative higher than Whisper or Illustrana, it's not doing anything. There is no way it has the speed to catch either of them.
Well, they also have to find the pack.
Oh, that's true. Well, they can enjoy that whilst
perception.
Bao and I chill in some hot springs.
And that will be perception checks. Well, that'll be seek checks anyway.
Yeah, before we forget though, because I mentioned it, Illustrana, do you want to take the card that we got from the stash? Or did you
Yeah, I
already put it
was gonna talk about that. I did want that card when I saw those effects, because that's a pretty dope buff.
on there? Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer that goes to you.
Okay. Radical.
Makes
Because that
sense.
will
Then. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll help next time.
But with our heroes having retrieved yet another card and their adventures across Galarian continuing, there may or may not be other powers at motion here, collecting cards of their own. But with so far our heroes being mostly unobstructed, the journey will continue. But if you want to find out what happens next, you will have to join us next Saturday at 5:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Stolen Fate, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Michael Gelfi. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours. I promise. I know someone was like, me. But it'll be up within like 48 hours. I might bump it to just the 7 p.m. That's about it, though. Otherwise, does anyone have anything to say while I quickly search for someone to raid?
No.
The Dwarf Down Under.
Dwarf Down Under?
Man, being a dragon is cool.
Being a dragon rocks?
That combat made me feel so validated with my choices for the character.
Look, it's just... I like the shape-shifting druid, I really do. I just kind of wish it was used more often.
Yeah, it's almost like getting a +2 status bonus when you use your own proficiency for unarmed attacks is really good.
No, otherwise, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, one of the potential characters I'd been rolling up for this was a dragon instinct barbarian who was also dragon blooded. So ended up having 2 sources of dragon's breath, just for the sake of everything over in that direction. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, look, dragon's
My
breath is always fun.
backup character, a kineticist. So.
Is it still the mermaid?
No!
Aww.
The mermaid was a bard, first off. She was a bard with the wrestler archetype.
Well, that was a cool idea.
She was a siren, and her whole build was gonna be about charming people and then drowning them.
So, Hades 2 then.
I mean, that's what sirens do.
I have that raid all set up and ready to go. I think that's all.
Stock up on my channel points for next week. Jeez.
Hell yeah. Well, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
No.
Night.
And tell Dwarf we said hi. Okay.
And I love you.
Aww.